welcome back, YouTubers, toy and toy train buffs, to part 2 of my 400 subscriber special. And before I forget, again, like I always do, because I'm old and my memory sucks, thank you to all the guys who drove me over the edge. I'm sorry, drove the subscriptions up to 400. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And thank you to all my longtime subscribers for sticking with me and seeing how my adventures or misadventures go on my various layouts, of which I have 3 out here in what I call the cave. Now, this layout here is a no work in progress beginnings of what I've been calling my Milwaukee Northwestern. But with the holidays coming up, this is not going to be anything more than a holiday display. Right now, we're doing Halloween. And since my last videos regarding the Halloween setup, I've done a few things. One of those was getting rid of the little 1/64th scale cars. And let me show you. I'm just going to push this train forward a tad. Okay, and we'll show you what I mean. I've been replacing the little ones with 1/43rd scale. Alrighty. Now I've got the Munsters coach, which is a cast resin assembly. I mean, not assembly, but a cast resin decoration. I've got Ecto 1, Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine, and a lovely hearse, thanks to Billy Hill. And I kind of want to keep the vehicles in the same general scale region. I know they're not going to match up with the figures on the layout. You know, they're toys, and the toy world is not necessarily a scale world. So if you're really into scale and you don't like seeing things not in scale, then toy collecting is not for you. I'm sorry. This is the toy world is not the same as the scale world, and that's just the way it goes. But you can kind of live within a certain set of parameters. For example, while the cars are going to be about the same size, the figures right now are they're all over the place. Some are small, some are tall, but that's what gives us a fun feeling to it. You know. So here's some setups I did. You know, I call this one Tourist Afraid of the Marshmallow Kid next door. Really, he's quite harmless. He won't do anything to harm you. I added, this is the library ghost seen towards the beginning of the Ghostbusters film. I do not have Slimer. I thought I did, but I think what happened was I was trolling Fleabay last year, and I couldn't find a Slimer that I liked, so I didn't get one. And then, of course, we have vintage, and I said this in the last video, vintage Kinder Egg Ghost from the 1980s, I believe. And, of course, we have Family Picture Day with the Munsters. Well, where's Marilyn? She's on a date. We'll leave it at that. And I placed these 3 what do you call vampires? I couldn't think of the name. These 3 vampires drinking some red liquid, and kind of eyeing over that casket. Whoever must have been in there, he must have tasted good, he or she. Cheers. Alrighty. So, for the trains, I'm kind of doing a 3-for-1 special with this video, showing new updates to the Halloween setup. That's the first one. Secondly, is the part 2 of the unboxing of this Lionel Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine set from 2018. And thirdly, the start of yet a new series. A new series, he says? Yeah, since I got back into Lionel, I started ordering sets. I like sets. You get more bang for your buck. I mean, you pay $300, $350, whatever, and you get an engine, cars. If it's a ready to run set, you'll get track and transformer. As opposed to buying, let's say, a Lionel Legacy locomotive for $2,000, and all you get is the locomotive. Oh, I know, I get it. More features, more prototypical detail, more add-on details. I get all that. I also get I haven't got $2,000 for an engine. That's what I get mostly, okay? So, and sets are fun. I actually started this was it last year or the year before? It's kind of hard to see. But this was the first set I bought when I re-entered the world of Lionel, the Wisconsin Central Highball Freight. And they did a couple, Lionel did a couple Wisconsin Centrals. And this is the one I ended up with, and I loved it. Old school, all right, not legacy, nothing like that. This is just old school steam engine and cars. And I got a few more sets, and I'm going to call it my top 10, but I really don't know how many sets I got around here. So we'll just go with that for now. Now, let's get on with the actual unboxing of the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. Well, alright, it's already unboxed. We'll give it that. And I tell you what, guys, there it is. That is such an improvement over, let me show you, this thing here. I had this on a couple layouts, and I do like the buildings in it, and I like the figures in it. But if you see that one train and the one car, the engine I should say, it's a small engine, it's wind up, and it has almost no pulling power. It has a very hard time pulling that one car behind it, as well as it doesn't make it around the curves. It gets hung up on the curves. So it was nice, it fit the theme, and it served me well for a few years. But it's time to go. When I was doing the unboxing of the Lionel set, Sean's, oh my goodness, what's his channel? Sean's Trains, Cars, Robots, and Other Things channel had a really good tip for opening this box. The box top is glued, so he recommended using something like this to slip under there and slowly pry it up, and it did a fantastic job. You don't rip the top up or anything. It's cool. So let's get these suckers started. First, the New Haven. I had to take out the Menards New Haven boxcar because it squeaked. Yeah, I mean, I oiled that thing everywhere it was possible to get oiled, and something in there just squeaked. It was very annoying. So I took it off and replaced it with the handiest Milwaukee Road car I had available. And that's it. So let's do that, because that's on the inner loop. Oh. Let's watch that run for a second or three. Now guys, I am not going to do a review on the Scooby-Doo set. This has been out 3 years. There's plenty of other channels that have done a review. Let's just boil it down to this. It's Scooby-Doo, and I like it. Now, when I was growing up, Scooby-Doo came out in 1969. And if you can see it, that's the number on the engine. Let's see here. I'll turn it off, see if you can see it better. 1969, that's when the cartoon came out. At the time, I wasn't a really big fan, but then later on, it kind of grew on me, and I became a big fan of Scooby-Doo. So, turn it on, and I like this. Uh-oh. Says it's got a short. What happened? Probably something off the track that I didn't realize. One of the trucks, maybe? Yes, rear truck. Not. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get this right. Let me turn this off altogether. Turn that off. Alright. Sorry. The trials and tribulations of toy trains. No rants today. I'm not ranting today. I'm old. I'm allowed to rant, but not today. I'm just going to have fun. Ooh, that's close. Almost hit the mystery machine over here. Came too close. Alright. Elko. Nice, slow crawl. I like that. So yeah, I said I wasn't going to do a review. The set is a ready-to-run set, which means it has track and transformer, as well as the engine and cars. So, okay. My last video, I showed you the sound set. Well, here's another small update to the layout. I put the power strip there, and I was able to fit, I got a new transformer. I was running the Elko on an old Marx transformer for a couple days. So I got a new transformer to match, to go with this one. So I should be good to go. It's a small layout. It doesn't need like 400 watts of power per track, you know what I mean? Let's see if I can do this both at the same time. Maybe I can play a tune with those. Well, folks, before the batteries die in this thing again, alrighty, let's bring her on home. Cool. And again, a big shout out and thank you to all my subscribers and my new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy the channel. I've always got something going on, whether it's toys or messing with this layout that never seems to be finished in any way, shape, or form, which is okay. That's the fun of it. And then there's the Edge of Town micro layout, which is still not finished, and I have projects I'm going to have to do this winter for it and update you on that. And then I have my 2-rail Hornby layout, which is right behind me. So thank you again to everyone, and until next time, tschüss, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, bye y'all.